In this video, we're gonna find out how many books I can read in one weekend. And I'm a bit of a slow reader, so this should be interesting. Get your butt out of the camera. Abby. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are doing a full weekend reading vlog. I wanted to do a 24-hour read-a-thon challenge, but I've kind of got some stuff to do today, tomorrow, Sunday. It's Friday, by the way. So I didn't want to pressure myself into 24 hours. So we're going to see how much I can get done across the 3 days of the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm all glammed up because I need to go to the DMV to get my license redone, but first we're going to go grab some coffee and lunch. The first book that I am in the middle of is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I've already read about 40 pages today, so we're off to a good start. Let's go.
Okay, so terrible news. I'm a dumbass and missed my appointment. And it wasn't even a DMV appointment. It was like a virtual queue. I literally feel like I'm at Disneyland. You had to like join the virtual queue, but it went a lot faster than I expected and I missed it. And now I can't get back in the queue. So I'm just gonna have to go sit there. And I think the wait time is like 2 hours, which that's fine. I will be going to read anyway, so it's fine. But the good news here is now I can go to a different DMV, which is actually next to a coffee place that I really like. I can get a little avocado toast. I can get a little London fog latte. And hopefully in this time, we're gonna finish the Abby Jimenez book.
Serving G296 at window number 26.
We made it, team! I'm done with the DMV. I was there for 2.5 hours, but it wasn't like the worst experience of all time. I got to sit and wait outside most of the time instead of in the dungy little office, which was really nice. So I just sat in the sun, read my Kindle. I met a cute little girlie to chat with. That was really fun. It was long. I am tired. I am running to the grocery store, but overall it was a success. I'm glad I got it done with. My license expires at the end of April, so I like really needed to get that done. And I wanted to update my photo. I've never gotten a new photo except for the one that I had when I was literally 16 and I look like such a baby in it. So I got all glammed up and cute. Although I don't know that the photo turned out exactly how I wanted because I got nervous and the guy was just like, go, go, go. And so I literally was just like this. What? So we'll see how it was. I kind of feel like I didn't really like smize and give as much as I wanted to, but what can you do? I could always change it. So I'm almost done with Abby Jimenez's new book, Say You'll Remember Me. I feel like I have to wait until I'm all the way done to give a full update of my thoughts. I like it. I don't think that she's capable of writing a bad book, but I feel like this one honestly might be my least favorite of hers, which is kind of a bummer. I feel like it's very anticlimactic. Like there's nothing really crazy happening. Oh god, I keep yawning. I don't know. I just feel like the main like conflict of the story isn't really that compelling or interesting. Obviously the stuff with the mom is like heavy, but the actual relationship conflict doesn't feel that crazy. I don't know. Something about it is like missing that little extra oomph. And I'm not feeling like I'm dying to get to my Kindle to read. So I'll finish it. I'll give you an update on the final thoughts, but right now that's kind of where I'm at. But I do still think I might give it a 4. I don't know that it's quite a 3-star, but I've pretty much given all of her books 4s except for yours truly, but this one is like a lower 4. So just know that.
Okay, let's do a little reading update. I just finished Say You'll Remember Me. Also ignore literally the fact that I ripped my nails off. I finished Say You'll Remember Me. I have to admit I'm a little disappointed. It was very cute. I just don't think that I really connected with the characters all that much. And even though there were some side characters like her family and his friends and stuff, I don't know. I feel like in her other books, the kind of found family aspect / the side characters are a little bit more compelling. I'm very interested to see who the next book will be about because I know this starts another 3-book series, which she's like typically known for. This one just felt a bit disjointed compared to some of her other books. Like a lot of the scenes were kind of just randomly thrown in there. There were definitely a few like heartwarming pieces, and it was very sweet. Like Abby Jimenez, literally every book she writes is good, but this one didn't stand out to me compared to her other ones. I think I'll probably end up giving this one a 3 just because I don't think it comes close to her other ones, which were easily 4 stars for me, and some of them were 5 stars. So Abby, I love you, girl. This one didn't do it for me. I'm sorry. But let's check how many pages I've read so far today, shall we? It's 11:46, so I probably should go to bed soon. I am going to start my next book really quick before I sleep. but I read 154 pages so far today, which for me is very good. But I do have a book that I need to finish by Monday because it's what we're reading for my in-person book club, and we're meeting on Monday. So let me show you what it is. It is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have read The Inheritance Games by her, which I liked. I think I gave it a 4-star at the time. Now I'd probably give it a 3-star, just like in hindsight. But this one is supposed to be about a group of teenagers who have like specialized skills, and I think they're kind of like magic power adjacent. Like they can read if you're telling the truth, or I'm not really sure if it's like a magical book or if it's just like they're really smart. But they're helping like crack CIA cases and stuff. So I do think it is a young adult book, but I'm excited that it's more of a thriller. I feel like I've been reading a lot of romance recently and I need to kind of just like get into something different. This one is fairly long. Oh, it's only 300 pages and the text is really big. So I think hopefully I'll be able to fly through this one. I also think we might have our first beach day of the year tomorrow, if the weather's nice, hopefully. And so I will most definitely be reading this on the beach. I cannot wait for summer. It's my favorite season ever, especially in Southern California. So I'm gonna try and get through a couple chapters and then go to bed. Do I say hi? Good morning. Happy Saturday, friends. Remember when I said yesterday that I was going to start the book at night? Well, I didn't do that because I got into a rabbit hole deep dive of a lot of my old photos and videos. So I was reminiscing on life when Ricky and I first started dating. How sweet, how cute. But I did start the book today. Oh, okay, fine, go. Oh! Okay, well, get your butt out of the camera, Jorah, go. I am only one chapter in, page 14, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna read this so fast because the print is so big and it's a very, what seems like it's gonna be a very fast-paced book. It's very YA. She already had a whole line in here that was like, "You're a wuss," which I haven't read something YA in a while. Let's see. This is page 8, so I'm not spoiling anything. Mr. Breakfast Burrito just didn't want people to think he was a wuss, only the word he would have used wasn't wuss. Whoa there, Cassie, I told myself sternly. Let's keep it PG. I forgot how silly and cheesy YA can be sometimes, but I'm willing to look past it. I'm hoping this is gonna be a good little like fast-paced mystery thriller. I think I'm gonna go wake Ricky up so that we can go get lunch and go down and lay on the beach because that sounds heavenly. I have, look at the side of my head. Jorah, you look so handsome. Your tail.
You have anything to say?
I haven't done as much reading today as I wanted to. Guys, Ricky grabbed the camera. I'm on page 104. When I actually do read, it's going quickly, but I haven't had the attention span for it today, unfortunately. But I need to finish this by tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. Jorah, you're so cute. You're the star of the show. But I can definitely, I think before I sleep, I could definitely at least get another like 50. I guess it depends on how late I want to stay up. It's already 10:30. But tomorrow, it's going to be reading session. Why don't you tell them about what you're reading?
Onyx Storm.
Are you reading Onyx Storm?
Slowly.
Guys, tell him in the comments that he needs to get to it. You're just doing like an animal documentary now. Don't bite. That's so rude. Wow.
Good morning. I just went to Pilates and I'm exhausted. I got my butt kicked. I actually really kind of hated the class. I just went to a new studio today and something about the reformers were really weird. It was like a type of reformer I'd never seen before. If anyone ever does reformer Pilates, they're the ones that had the white, like kind of curved part instead of like the metal. It was like white and curved. I don't know how to explain it. Also, let's ignore that. And it just was not But the frustrating thing about Pilates is like, I feel like I'm making progress, I'm feeling stronger, I'm doing really well, and then I don't go for a week or two and it's back to square one. Like, I literally felt so exhausted today. My legs were like this, shaking. And oh god, I need to go home and make a matcha because I was yawning throughout the entire class. I'm gonna make food and just like, it's overcast but nice out today. I think I'm just gonna sit outside and read. I'm actually kind of really liking The Naturals. I think I'm like 150 pages in and it's very young adult. It's cheesy, but it's interesting. I feel like it's capturing my attention and I don't really have any predictions for how it's going to end yet, but I think we're about to hit the part of the story where it really starts to pick up. Hopefully I can finish that today and then start on Funny Story, which is our book club pick for April. I have a lot of Emily Henry books to finish before her new one comes out. I've literally only read Happy Place. If you've listened to the podcast, you know this whole deep dive. So I have to read like every Emily Henry book this month, which it's already the 13th as I'm filming this, so who knows if that's gonna happen. But oh, let's go home and make a matcha. I am so low energy. Hey guys, I'm in the car again. It's been a minute since I checked in with you. It's currently 7:30. I'm out on the town picking up some dinner. I'm literally like 20 pages from being done with The Naturals, so I feel like I can give you a proper review. The only reason that I didn't finish it is because the place that we want for dinner closes at 8, so I have to like rush over there really quick. But honestly, The Naturals was pretty good. I feel like the twist itself wasn't that crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting it, but it didn't really hit me like jaw-dropping crazy. Again, it's very YA. I feel like I don't love reading YA. Every time I do give it a chance, I'm like, maybe this wasn't for me. Although this one was actually pretty like gory and scary considering that it was YA. So if you're kind of squeamish or don't really like true crime stuff, I would maybe think twice about it, because that's literally what it's about, is like a serial and that kind of stuff normally scares me. This didn't, but it definitely had a lot of descriptions of scary things. So if that's not your vibe, I would skip it. But I think if you're looking for a good YA mystery thriller, like if you read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and enjoyed that, I feel like this is something that you would like. I personally liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder better, but this one was pretty good. I think I'll probably give it a 3, but I would, you know, bump it up to a 3.5 if we're doing half points. I did bring my Kindle with me. There's usually a long line at this place, so hopefully I'll get to start Funny Story, and then when I get home, I'll just finish up The Naturals, obviously, and then we'll see how far I can get into Funny Story. But right now I think current page count for the weekend is like almost 450, which is pretty good for me. I was really trying to read like 8 books this month, which I feel like is a bit of a stretch, but I got through 2 this weekend, or at least finished one and read a whole new one, so that's pretty good.
Okay, hello friends, it is now Monday night. I haven't had the chance to update literally all day. I wanted to give you like a final recap of this weekend, but today was super busy and I just had book club. It was super fun. We actually talked about The Naturals, which I read in this video, and the consensus seemed to be pretty good. Everybody gave it a 3 and higher, so pretty good ratings all around. I only ended up reading 12 pages of Funny Story last night. I did read a little bit more today at my nail appointment. I am honestly loving it so far. I've only read Happy Place by Emily Henry, which I feel like I've said over and over and over. Didn't love that one, but this one I have really high hopes for. It's honestly really cute so far, and I just like the premise of it. If I haven't explained it yet, the premise is kind of complicated. So there's this girl and guy who were engaged. The guy had a girl best friend from like childhood, and she was dating somebody, and the guy fiance left the main girl for the childhood best friend, and so the main girl needed to move out, and so she moved in with the childhood's best friend's ex-boyfriend, if that makes any sense. It's very, very cute. So let's calculate the final page count. Okay, so the Abby Jimenez book, Say You'll Remember Me, I read 154 pages, finished that. The Naturals was 308 pages. I finished that in its entirety. And then Funny Story, I only read 12 pages. So total this weekend, I read 474 pages, which for me is really good. I'm quite a slow reader, but I flew through The Naturals. That was a very easy read. And this is gonna help me get ahead of my reading goal. I'm behind on my Goodreads goal. I'm hoping to read 60 books this year. year, and I think so far I've only read like 12. So far I've only read 13, so I need to pick it up a little bit. I'm only 22% to my goal, but maybe comment and give me some of your favorite quick and easy reads that really pack a punch or really are worth reading. Maybe nothing over 350 pages, but something that you loved so that I can check those out for my TBR. Love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching as always. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the things, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!